Alright, so where we left off was, you're ending a cycle, with somebody that you felt really put you through the loop, right? And I feel like they're also looking for their peace right now. They're also looking to not fight anymore. They also just want to feel okay, right? So let's give them that. Let them feel okay, you know, like everybody deserves a level of being able to restart on a more positive note, right? Like we don't need to hold any grudges. We don't need to be that guy. They deserve as much of a chance to restart their life as you do. There's literally no reason to continue fighting with them or anything like that. Just let them go and wish them luck. And be grateful for the lessons that you learned along the way, you know? Like, whatever you felt in that, whatever happened, just be grateful because it all happened for a reason. It all brought you to a really solid place in your life. To here, right? So, that cycle's over. Alright? We're focused on our hustle. We're focused on the light working. We're focused on saving money. Yeah. That's something that Aquarius can look forward to, right? Because I see so many lessons, so much hard fucking work. There's got to be, I know, some optimism here, aside from, like, not being at war anymore. That's pretty optimistic, right? It's like karmic debt was paid on both sides, right? Both sides. It's all paid up. You guys owe each other nothing. You're done. Knight of Cups in reverse. Which I think, where was it? Is it this one? Oh no, it's a Two of Cups in reverse. Alright, yeah. King of Swords in reverse. Okay. King of Swords is you. Alright. Not wanting to, it's like there's something that you don't want to cut off, but this is so confusing. Okay, we're gonna have to clarify both of these because why would you not want to cut it off, but you're not even getting an offer to not cut off, so it's like, let's find out. Or maybe you are, I don't know. Maybe you did cut off in something. Maybe, I don't know, we'll find out. Alright, King of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, I get it now. Page of Swords is the hater card, right? And you're in that Page of Cups energy, the lover, right? So, what I see here is, it's that song, it keeps coming to me, that I don't want to fight no more by Alabama Shakes. Yeah, that's you. Like, you're done fighting. Your weapons are not drawn. You're just like, you know what? I'm putting all this shit behind me. I'm done fighting. Right? That's the energy of the King of Swords in reverse, the hater in reverse. Like, there's no more hate energy. It's just, the war's over. Right? That's the energy. The war is over. You're good. Knight of Cups in reverse means you're probably not rushing to fall back in love, right? Which is totally, completely fair and fine. Like, you just went through a fucking battlefield. So it's like, right now, that's probably the best thing, is to just focus on yourself, your own growth, your things you're passionate about, right? Because I just see you, like, letting this person go, and they're on to new horizons. They're going to be fine without you. They're going to be okay, right? You're going to be okay. You're done fighting. Both of you are done fighting. They don't even want to start an argument with you anymore. They're just like, you know what? I've dealt with enough of your ass. Right? Because have you ever tried to argue in Aquarius? Well, as an Aquarius, you know what it's like for people who try to argue with you. You know you're impeccable with your words, right? You know how to argue. And so I just see you, like, both of you putting your weapons down and just being like, you know what? Let's just step away from this. Like, okay, we've fought enough. Beautiful. Alright, Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, Three of Swords in reverse. You don't want to get hurt again. That's why you're not rushing to be back in love. You've been hurt. You've done all that, and you're just like, I don't want to get my feelings hurt again. I don't want to go through that. I don't want to be broken again. You're healing, right? You're really focused on that right now. That's some beautiful energy. Focus on your healing. Focus on yourself. Okay. Yeah, so what you don't know is while you've been anticipating this fight, while you've been, like, imagining the worst case scenario with this person, it's like they're also not wanting to fight. They're also just ready to be moving on to their next chapter. They're also, like, they want to do something that feels more set for their life, right? Something that fits them better, right? Because they're like, dude, like, I tried with Aqua, but Aqua doesn't love like I do, right? And you're like, I tried with them, and they don't love like I do. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, the manipulation, the controlling, the oppression, all that shit, it's almost like, and here I'm going to be the devil's advocate, pun intended, because the devil card came out for them. It's kind of like, I see, like, when a little kid, they want a lot of attention and affection, and they're not getting the positive attention or affection that they want, so then they start throwing a fit, and then they start fucking everything up, and they're like, you're gonna pay attention to me now. You know, that's kind of the energy I'm seeing here. And it's like, I don't think that they meant to be evil. I think they just didn't know how to reach you, right? And then that caused a lot of chaos and a lot of conflict and a lot of shit. And that's why I'm saying, like, I don't think that they were coming from a really, like, malicious place. I think it just kind of fucking happened the way that it happened, because what have you ever tried to reach an Aquarius? We're all the way up in the air, right? Like, it's like, fool, you gotta learn how to fly. Like, and if you're a water or an earth sign, good fucking luck reaching my heights, you know? And not because you're above them, but because you're not even on the same dimensional plane as them, right? Not that you're above them, you're just somewhere else. Your head is somewhere else. You don't understand this constant. You don't understand what it's like to be so affectionate, right? Probably, I don't know. That's probably the hardest thing about being an Aquarius, and that's probably the one thing that makes it so easy for us to make the decision to walk alone for a while, you know, and not have to worry about relationship stuff. It's like, where other people are like, I'm gonna die if I'm alone, and Aquarius is like, I might die if I'm not. Like, you know. So, you know, take it as it resonates, but just, yeah, so let's get some other stuff for Aquarius, some other energy. What else? What else is in your life except this? Like, anything else? Oh my gosh, it's just telling me the same fucking story over and over. Maybe this is what it's gotta tell me. Because with the Seven of Swords, Swords is air energy, right? So when we see a Swords card in regards to an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Libra, it hits a little differently, right? So it's like with the Seven of Swords, it's like you're choosing a direction, and it's based on embodying your highest sense of self, right? Eight of Cups. This is like having enough love, enough universal love to just be bountiful with it. Like you're mastering universal love right now. You're mastering love on a whole other plane, right? Three of Pentacles in reverse. One house, three doors. Feel like I talked about this connection in another reading. Because it feels similar to this connection. Or it might not have been this specific connection. It could have been somewhere else. But it's like you moved out, right? And it looks like you lived with like two other people, right? If we're looking at it as like literally as this, like one house, three doors, like maybe you and your partner had a roommate or something like that, but it's like you're walking away from that. You're just kind of over that. And because you're over that, you're able to choose a new path, right? You walked away, you're choosing a new path, a new direction. And now you're mastering self-love. And through mastering self-love, you're mastering how to love others on a whole other way, a whole other level. In a way that I don't even think other people understand yet, because their connection with love is so fucking physical, right? And your connection to love is so very mental. Also, we have Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords on the board. 3, 3, 3. So, all right. You know what? Let's get some last minute advice for Aquarius. I don't know. I was shuffling that for a reason. Okay. I was shuffling it for a reason. I'm going to keep going so my instincts tell me to stop. How about that? Because I just feel like there's something more for you here. Something aside from this message. I know this is heavily on your mind, but I feel like there's got to be something outside of this situation, right? Like a job or career moves or something outside of this, right? I feel like that you're almost too focused on that shit. Or maybe you're not. It's just the energy is like, that's the energy around you right now. You know? Seven of Cups. Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups. So, Swords is all about honest communication, right? Choosing the path that is the most true to you, right? Choosing a path that you feel is the most honest path, the most true to you, to yourself, right? Seven of Cups is choosing a path of love, right? And I don't think it's romantic love, because I see you with the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse not moving forward on a love connection right now because your heart was broken. Correction. Your heart was taken outside, right, in a bag, and they had a fucking sledgehammer, and they just beat the living fucking shit out of your heart over and over and over and over until you got to a point where you're like, I'm good. That shit hurt. Okay, that shit sucked. And no, and Aquariuses don't express pain like other people. Like, I remember I fucking broke my ankle when I was 11, and my mom was like, "There's no way your ankle's broken. You're not even crying." I was like, "My ankle just snapped. Like, it's broken." And we went, got all the x-rays, and they're like, "Yeah, it's broken." And my mom's like, "How are you not screaming your head off?" And it's like, we don't express pain like that. We get real fucking quiet, right? We get real fucking inside of ourselves and we handle it, right? And you know that's how an Aquarius handles it. It's like we're not super vocal about that shit. And it's like what you went through has literally traumatized you so fucking much that you just you're choosing universal love. You're choosing light working. You're choosing anything that does not involve you getting your heart fucking shattered like that. All right? And they're probably like, "You weren't hurt that bad. You weren't crying about me every day." And it's like, "No. That's not how I handle my pain. I put it all deep down on the inside." And I walk around like a fucking soldier. And then I suppress it until it's time to explode. It's like, and then you just have like a fucking 2 hour long shower where you just cry where no one can see you. Whatever. So yeah, people don't get you. And so in their eyes, they're like, "She never felt anything," or "He never felt anything." And in reality, you had your heart fucking trampled on. And you felt every second of it. You felt everything. They just didn't see that. Right? Because they need to see it to believe it, right? It's not true if I don't see her sad. Or him sad. I don't know. I keep saying her, but it could go either way, right? Alright. So, choosing the Seven of Cups, choosing a path of love, a path of honesty, a path of just living your truth. What is that? What's that gonna bring you? In the future. I'm done talking about the past. Oh, this is funny. Because the first card out was the Queen of Cups in reverse, right? And so when I asked, what is this path going to bring you? It literally said the King of Cups in reverse. Somebody who is also head over heart, right? So what the fuck does that mean, right? They're divine counterparts. Maybe that's the energy that they're currently sitting in, and you're both kind of like in this energy of like, I don't want to get another ouchie. But that's what it's bringing you towards. Probably somebody who also struggles to show their emotions, to express their emotions. Somebody who also has no fucking clue how to be like, "You know what? I got an ouchie." Okay. So, let's clarify this King of Cups in reverse. Who knows? Maybe your divine counterpart is not meant to be a romantic thing. Or maybe it is, but both of you guys are just not in that energy right now. So it's like, in the future, maybe. Ten of Wands. Ten of Fire. Yeah, they're also ending a cycle right now. They're finishing something up. So that's why they're in that energy. What can you expect with this King of Cups? Are they going to be your best friend? Are they going to be a lover? Are they going to be, what is this? Honestly, like, Some divine counterparts are just meant to be your best friend, or a really good friend, or just somebody who teaches you fucking lessons, right? So don't fret. Don't be scared right now, okay? Don't be like, oh god, not another one rushing in. Let's see. Yeah. So, what can you expect with this King of Cups in reverse? Okay, remember how I said that they don't necessarily have to be romantic? Well, then the Lovers card came out. It's like, you can expect a divine union. That's what you can expect. The Lovers is Major Arcana love, where you had the Two of Cups in reverse because your karmic cycle was ending. They're also ending a karmic cycle here. And it looks like you're going to be in union with them. Very nice. Are you going to like them? Of course you're going to like them. I'm sorry. Because, I mean, they're your person, right? They are your divine counterpart. The king to the queen. Like, both of you are very head over heart. You love the same way. That's fucking weird, right? You love the same way. You love in your heads. You love in a way that it doesn't need to be all like gross and bleh, constantly. Like you might do that, but it's like not like in a gross way. You know, there's like church tongue, right? Let's go back to the wedding singer for a second. Like there's a difference between like people who just want to be like making out with you constantly and always up on you, and it's like this person fucking gets you. They are also not gross. I'm sorry to any cross watchers who are like, I like that. Yeah. Good for you. Congratulations. I don't know. Not everyone likes that. But it looks like they love like you do, right? And that's what brings you guys together. They love like you do, which is fucking hard to do, right? 10 of Wands. I keep going back to that wand. So they might be a fire sign, right? Air feeds fire, so it would make sense to me that you would be able to connect and be in union with a fire sign. Because they get it. They fucking get it. Because their love language is also in actions. Their love language is also in, like, showing love. Not just being like, oh, I love you. I made out with you all day. Don't you see my love? They're different. You know, they're, like, consistent with you. You know, they wake up, they make the coffee, so that when you wake up, that's all you smell. And it just envelops you, and you're like, oh my god, I can really rely on this person because they're consistent. And that's what love is to you. It's consistency. It's not that back and forth, that crazy, chaotic, whatever. You know, it's like, you love consistency. You love stability, right? You love knowing that, like, they're not gonna fucking turn all bipolar in like 30 seconds, you know, and all of a sudden hate your fucking guts because you don't want to be making out constantly or whatever. I get you. Okay. Yeah, so the Lovers. Divinely guided. There's an angel presiding over you guys right now, and I bet your ass that's Raphael working his fucking magic, right? It's like, you see these two little haters? I'm gonna make them fall in love. That's what I see. Okay. So let's pray for the angels that have to put up with your ass. Alright, so, I mean, that looks like a pretty decent outcome of all this. Like, you're done fighting. You're at the end of your fighting cycles, right? So it looks like this connection is going to be stable. It's going to be consistent. You guys aren't going to fight a lot. Because I feel like you're fucking past that. Like, you're choosing a path of love, right? A path of honesty. You're not going to have reasons to fight unless it's little stupid trivial shit, in which case I'm sure it would be like a little like, oh, I said something that whatever was off. But you guys are going to have the intellectual capacity to talk about these things. You don't have to be screaming your fucking heads off, right? That's what I'm seeing here. Like, it's gonna be peaceful. It's gonna be consistent. That's what a divine union is all about, right? Alright, so, any last minute words or advice from my Aquarians? Yeah. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Don't forget to hold on to your money. Save up. It's like telling you to save up. Like, maybe you need to buy a house in the future or something, and it's like, you're going to want to start saving now. Like, there's something in your future, because it keeps coming up. It keeps saying, you know, hold on to your money, your resources, something's coming up. Maybe you're going to be traveling, and it's going to be, like, quicker than you realize, and it's like, hold on to your money. You're not going to want to be broke right now. Whatever the case is, heed the advice. Hold on to your monies. Don't just go do the retail therapy thing that we all do. Because, it looks like you're planning for something bigger than that. You're planning for more than just today. You're planning for more than just a week from now. You're planning for something a little bit larger. Larger than life. Because we've got this King and Queen of Cups in reverse in a head over heart energy. And you're gonna want that. I don't know. There's something that you're gonna be planning for, something that you're gonna need to have good resources for, right? Maybe since you guys are both starting a new cycle, it'll be